Good day, everyone. I am tasked to present to you the weekly home learning plan from Mathematics Department. I am Sheila C. Solomon, Teacher 1. The weekly home learning plan aims to assist our dear parents and students and also the guardians of our learners to understand how materials and activities are used in the new normal. This will help teachers and parents in keeping track of the day-to-day in-school and off-school general learning process as they implement the most suitable and feasible learning modality. In short, it is a guide for teachers and parents and also for our students on what they will accomplish for the whole week. Activities listed here are based on the self-learning module and on the MELC in mathematics as prescribed by the Department of Education. So let's start to understand the parts of our weekly home learning plan in Mathematics 7 ODL class. The topic is all about measuring quantities. Let's take a look at our weekly home learning plan. The weekly home learning plan consists of 5 columns. First is the day and time, which is based on the class program given by our school through our department heads. Second column is the learning area, which is mathematics. The third column is the learning competency that we need to achieve. The fourth column is the learning task that will be assigned to the learners. And the fifth column is the mode of delivery and other learning tools materials used. Here is the first page of our weekly home learning plan. This is the second page. And this is the third page. Grade 7 Mathematics is in the afternoon session. It's starting at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So let's discuss the learning competency that we need to achieve. The first learning competency that we need to achieve first approximates the measures of the quantities, particularly length, weight, mass, volume, time, angle, temperature, and rate. Second, converts measurements from one unit to another in both metric and English systems. Third, solves problems involving conversion of units of measurement. Let's proceed to the introduction part. The introduction part presents the MELCs and the desired learning outcomes for the day or week. For the first learning task, I have created a quizzes game that will be played live by the students during synchronous session. The title is Which Measurement Has Greater Value? The link of the game will be posted in our group chat, Facebook group, and in the chat box in Google Meet. The mode of delivery is online distance learning delivery. Online platforms used are Quizzes, Messenger, Facebook, and Google Meet. For the second learning task, students will read aloud the table showing the commonly used units of measure for different quantities. It can be found on page 6 of the self-learning module. This will also assess students' ability to read and comprehend. That is a part of our BRB4 program. The tools used are the self-learning module and PowerPoint presentation. The next part is the development part. This part presents activities, tasks, and contents of value and interest to learner. These activities here revolve around the concepts of developing mastery of the target skills. The first learning task is to identify the appropriate unit of measure that can be used to the following quantities. Numbers 1 to 8, page 6 of the self-learning module. Mode of delivery used: Messenger, Facebook, Google Classroom, Google Docs, self-learning modules, and PowerPoint presentation. The Google Form link will be sent to Messenger and also posted in our Facebook group and Google Classroom. For the second learning task, discussion. PowerPoint presentation is uploaded in the Google Classroom and also sent to Messenger and Facebook group for easy access of students. The concepts will be explained also in the synchronous session. The next part is engagement. In this part, the learner engages in various tasks and opportunities in building his or her knowledge, skills, and attitudes to meaningfully connect the concepts after doing the task in the development part. For the learning task, it will be accomplished through Google Forms posted in our Google Classroom. First, convert to the indicated unit of measure, numbers 1 to 10, page 14. Second, identify what kind of angle with the given measure are the following, numbers 1 to 5, page 14. And the third, solve the following problems, numbers 1 to 3, page 14 of the self-learning module. This is under the asynchronous learning. The mode of delivery used, Messenger, Facebook, Google Classroom, Google Forms, self-learning modules, and PowerPoint presentations. The students are given enough time to accomplish the said task. The next part is the assimilation part. It brings the learner to a process where he or she shall demonstrate ideas, interpretation, and values based on what he or she have learned. Here is the learning task. A recipe of cake is shown on page 15 of the SLM. Find the equivalent amount for 3 cakes. You will answer this through Google Form posted in our Google Classroom. The group activity, together with your group mates, make a cake by using the recipe on your module. You can decorate the cake using showing your barangay's specialties or delicacies. Take a video with your group while doing the task. Rubrics is posted in the Google Classroom. The mode of delivery, Messenger, Facebook, Google Classroom, Google Forms, SLM, PowerPoint presentation. That's the end of our weekly home learning plan. Before we end, let me share a Bible verse from Hebrews 13:16. It says, "And don't forget to do good and to share with those in need. These are the sacrifices that please God." As teachers and parents, we are willing to help our students to achieve their dreams by doing our little sacrifices for them. This is the heart of teaching. Thank you so much and God bless us all.